everyone, my name is Hanmantrao. In this present lecture, we will discuss about diameter of Newton rings in case of reflected system. That is, we can prove that the diameter of nth dark or bright ring is proportional to square root of natural number in case of reflected system. First of all, we have to draw the diagram as shown in figure. In this figure, orange color is a plano convex lens and blue color is a glass plate. Construct a circle by extending plano convex lens of radius r as shown in figure. When the plate is observed from the top by using microscope, we can observe alternate bright and dark rings with central dark ring as shown in figure. And the radius of nth dark ring is smaller. Here, air film is developed between plano convex lens and glass plate, and the thickness of air film is T. The air film developed in between plano convex lens and glass plate is in the shape of a wedge-shaped film. Here we know that the path difference for wedge-shaped film is delta x is equal to 2 mu t cos of r plus alpha plus lambda by 2. Here mu is the refractive index, T is the thickness of the film. In case of Newton rings experiment, the light is vertically incident on the glass plate, hence R is equal to 0. And the value of alpha is very small, that is here alpha is approximately equal to 0. Therefore, by using these conditions, the value of cos of r plus alpha becomes cos 0, that is equal to 1. Here these conditions are important, that is here r is the angle of incidence, here the light is vertically incident, so r is equal to 0, and alpha is very small, so the value of cos of r plus alpha is approximately equal to 1. So by substituting these conditions in above equation, our equation becomes delta x is equal to 2 mu t plus lambda by 2. But here mu is the refractive index of air film. In case of air medium, refractive index is equal to 1, that is mu equal to 1. Now the equation delta x is equal to 2 mu t cos of r plus alpha plus lambda by 2 becomes here r equal to 0, that is normal incidence, and alpha equal to 0. Now cos of r plus alpha is approximately equal to 1. And mu is equal to 1 for air film. Now by substituting these conditions, the path difference becomes delta x is equal to 2t plus lambda by 2. Here radius of the circle is r. So the radius of nth ring becomes r minus t. Here t is the thickness of air film. To apply Pythagoras theorem to the triangle, we are representing points with O, A and B. From triangle OAB, r minus t whole square plus small r square is equal to capital R square. By expanding this term by using a minus b whole square formula, we get r square minus 2rt plus t square plus r square is equal to r square. And here r square gets cancelled. Here T is the thickness of the airfield. It is very small. For example, if T is equal to 0.1, then T square is equal to 0.01, which is approximately equal to 0. By neglecting T square, above equation can be written as these conditions are very important. So here we have to remember these conditions, that is t is very small, so t square becomes 0, r equal to 0 and mu equal to 1. Now above equation can be written as r square is equal to 2rt. From this equation, 2t is equal to small r square divided by capital R. So here this derivation is done to calculate the value of 2t. So here 2t is calculated and the value of 2t is equal to r square by capital R. Here small r is the radius of nth ring. It is calculated from the diameter of the ring. So diameter d is equal to 2r. From this equation, r is equal to d by 2. Now by substituting the value of small r in above equation, we get 2t is equal to d square by 4r. Here our aim is to find diameter of Newton rings. For that purpose, here we are converting entire expression in terms of diameter. Now by substituting the value of 2t in the equation of delta x, now the delta x becomes delta x is equal to d square by 4r plus lambda by 2. This is the expression for path difference. We can apply this expression for constructive and destructive interference. That is, the path difference delta x is equal to d square by 4r plus lambda by 2 for dark ring. Here dark ring means condition for destructive interference or condition for minimum intensity. So here we know that delta x is equal to 2n plus 1 lambda by 2. Now simplifying this equation, here we get d square is equal to 4r n lambda. Therefore d equal to square root of 4r n lambda. In this equation, capital R is the radius of curvature of plano convex lens and lambda is the wavelength of incident light and small n is the number of ring. Therefore, from this equation, d is proportional to root n. that is the diameter of Newton ring is directly proportional to the square root of natural number. Here n is an even number because here 4 r lambda can be written as square root of 2 r lambda into 2n. Here 2n indicates even number. Therefore, here we can say that the diameter of dark ring is directly proportional to the square root of even number. The condition for bright ring. Bright ring means constructive interference or the condition for maximum intensity. The condition for maximum intensity is delta x equal to n lambda. Now by simplifying equation, here we get d square by 4r is equal to 2n minus 1 into lambda by 2. Therefore, d square is equal to 2n minus 1 2r into lambda. That implies d equal to square root of 2n minus 1 2r lambda. This equation represents diameter of bright ring. Here d is proportional to square root of 2n minus 1. Here 2n minus 1 represents odd number. Therefore, the diameter of bright ring is directly proportional to the square root of natural number, that is square root of odd number. Thank you.